You've told yourself countless times, just one more bite, and then I'll stop. You swear you won't give in, that your willpower's strong enough this time. But somehow, the moment your hand touches the food, it's like your mind and body are at war, and your body always wins. You wonder why, despite all of your willpower, you can't stop eating. Why is your body breaking your resolve, dragging you back into the cycle of consumption, even though you know it's hurting you, physically, mentally, emotionally? It's easier to blame yourself. You think you lack discipline, that you're weak or greedy. But the truth is far more complex. Your body isn't a simple machine that obeys orders like a robot. It's a deeply sentient being, molded by eons of evolution, hardwired to survive, to seek comfort, to protect you from pain, even if its methods sometimes hurt you more than help. You are caught in an ancient biological struggle between the mind striving for control and the body's primal cravings that don't care about calorie counts or self-image. This struggle is an emotional battlefield. The hunger you experience is never just about food. It's about loneliness, trauma, anxiety, and the desperate search for relief from the storms inside your head. When you eat, your brain floods with dopamine, the chemical that tells you you're safe, you're satisfied, you're somehow okay. Dopamine is a powerful messenger. It's the same chemical released when you fall in love, win a prize, or achieve something important. Food, especially sugary, fatty, salty foods, hijacks this system. It tricks your brain into a temporary state of joy, a momentary escape, a brief silence from the chaos of your thoughts. Now imagine this dopamine loop is like the one inside the digital worlds you escape to. Worlds like Roblox, where millions play to forget their worries, replaying the same rewarding patterns, chasing the next level, the next achievement, the next thrill. Like food, these games promise control, accomplishment, and connection. But no matter how many victories you rack up, the emptiness often creeps back. You feel drained, tired, still alone. Playing becomes less joyful, more of a compulsion, an attempt to fill a silent hole that only seems to grow bigger. This hole is like the emptiness that drives your hand to the fridge at night, or the one that pulls you into endless gaming hours. It's a wound you don't yet know how to heal, a longing for something more real, more soothing than the fleeting comfort of food or pixels. Your body senses it too. It's as if your biology is wired to find any possible way to quiet the pain, whether that's through a snack, a game, or some other distraction. That craving is your body's desperate whisper, I need something, anything, to feel okay. Your willpower feels like a candle flickering in a storm. When the wind of stress, sadness, or exhaustion blows too hard, the flame threatens to go out. But maybe willpower alone is not the answer. Willpower is finite. It runs out. Your body doesn't crave just because you lack self-control. It craves because it's trying to survive the unmanageable. When you are lonely, your brain doesn't just want food. It wants connection. When you are anxious, it doesn't just want your willpower to hold firm. It wants safety, a return to calm. This is why diets fail and resolutions crumble, because they speak only to your mind, demanding restraint, ignoring the more powerful language your body speaks, a language written in hormones and neurochemicals, in cravings and compulsions, in fears and soothing rituals. When you understand this, the struggle shifts. It's no longer a war against yourself. It becomes a journey to learn what your body truly needs, beyond the surface hunger. Sometimes your body wants protein, vitamins, real nourishment your brain can use to heal. Sometimes it wants rest, not more activity or mental strain. Sometimes it wants you to feel seen and understood, not isolated in your thoughts. And sometimes your body wants you to confront the pain you've been avoiding, the trauma that lurks beneath the surface, demanding its place in your story. This trauma, it can be the sadness of loss, the sting of rejection, the anxiety of a world that feels unpredictable and hostile. It can live hidden beneath layers of distraction, like dopamine hits from food or screens. But hiding from it only strengthens its hold. Your cravings and compulsions are not your curses. They are signposts pointing to wounds needing attention. Eating, like gaming in Roblox or any digital escape, is not just a habit. It's a mirror showing your inner world, reflecting your fears, hopes, and need for comfort. When hunger hits, it speaks a language you might not fully hear yet. It is asking you to slow down, to listen with curiosity, not judgment, to your body's signals. What are you really hungry for? What does your body need to feel safe enough to lower the guard of craving? You might be afraid to ask these questions. The truth can be messy and painful, but it's also liberating. Because when you start to really listen, you find that your body's weakness is actually a source of wisdom, a partner in healing rather than an enemy. This wisdom guides you to healthier choices, not through force, but through understanding. Maybe it's the realization that anger or sadness or exhaustion has driven you to eat or play to escape. Maybe it's the discovery that connecting honestly with a friend, a therapist, or even a journal feeds you in ways sugar never can. Maybe it's a simple act of kindness toward yourself saying, "It's okay to be struggling. I am more than my cravings. I am worthy of peace." Your willpower is not meant to break. It's meant to be nourished with rest, with compassion, with tools that teach you to meet your body's needs directly, not through substitutes. Willpower wins not by pushing harder against cravings, but by stepping back, understanding their nature, and transforming your relationship with your body. This transformation takes courage and patience. There will be times when your cravings overpower you, when you give in and feel ashamed. But those moments are not failures. They are part of your story. Moments where your body's language was loud and clear, asking louder for care. Imagine for a moment putting down the battle and instead embracing a dialogue with yourself. I see you're hungry, but not just for food. I want to understand you. This shift changes everything. The fight against yourself becomes a journey with yourself. You learn that your body's hunger is not just a physical signal. It's an emotional one. It's a call to reconnect with your deeper self, to heal the parts that have been neglected or hurt. And in that healing, the endless cycle of craving, whether food or digital worlds like Roblox, can soften until it no longer breaks your willpower, but instead becomes a gentle guide towards wholeness. You might not be able to stop eating overnight. Maybe you won't stop playing Roblox tomorrow either. But understanding why your body breaks your willpower gives you the power to change the story. Not by fighting hunger, but by learning to feed your whole self, body and mind, with kindness, patience, and presence. Because you are not weak. You are human. And your body, even in its struggle, wants only one thing: to help you survive and someday to truly thrive. Before you scroll away, take a second to subscribe to this channel. Hit the like button and leave a comment about what resonated with you the most. The next videos will go even deeper into your mind.